Yes, this little light of mine, well, we hope it will shine on the issue of security in Nigeria. We have a difficult situation on our hands. The bombings and killings in the northern part of Nigeria, and then kidnapping taking a new dimension in the southern part of Nigeria. It's emerging as a serious security issue amongst us here. Fortunately, we don't, or I want to think we don't see a lot of that in the southwest, because it seems the southeast is where it is quite notorious. But I was having a chat with someone recently who said that of course it's happening in Lagos, it's happening in the southwest. It's just that media coverage of it is not that elaborate, is not that robust. But it seems it's going on to the...
children who have been kidnapped from school and all that.
Well, it's not that many. And
well, not
stories,
that many, but
yes.
We do hear.
We do hear it happens. Even if it's only one person whose life is being destroyed, is one person too many.
Yeah.
So this is quite worrisome, and there is the silent suspicion that the security agencies are actually involved in the business of kidnap for ransom in the south. This is an allegation, and there are a series of allegations in this direction. Well, to discuss this with us this morning, we've got the privilege of having our very own in-house security expert, Onai Komo. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise this morning.
Good to see you, sir.
On my right-hand side is Mr. Razak Oladoshu, who's a civil rights activist. Razak, good morning.
Run away, Razak. Welcome back.
I see you every Saturday.
You wave to her every Saturday.
She pretend as if she's not seeing me.
So, great to have you here. Let me start with Onai Komo. Southern part of Nigeria, kidnapping. Major issue for some of the state governors. I have seen the governor of Abia State on a number of occasions saying, we've worked really hard at this, and he's consistently donating cars and infrastructure and equipment to the soldiers, to the Navy, to the police, and helping them out. And then in the northern part, we're battling a major security issue. The governors were in the northern part of Nigeria recently during the course of this week, and they had a meeting there, and shortly after, bomb blast. The president was there, and then this being an issue just yesterday as well. What is going on, and how do we begin to get a handle on this?
Good morning, sir. I think the problem here is the security situation is a little bit precarious, and it's not the best at the moment, despite all the denials in face of shocking statistics. And so what do I mean? I mean that okay, the president visits Borno State yesterday, or visited Borno State yesterday, had a good chat with the governor and everything, and 5 hours later, 7 bomb blasts around Maiduguri. I mean, that's a serious statement of insecurity any day, any time. 7 bomb blasts, and this is like a throwback to the heyday of Boko Haram, when they had full control and could detonate bombs all over. So, of course, the question is, how could the security agencies create an envelope of security, a condition, an atmosphere of security that allow the president come in and do his work, and when he leaves or after he left, then the place went back to business as usual. So there is something there that's quite troubling to me, and the fact that we are kind of denying it. It's like you said in your preamble that about the kidnapping. The kidnapping is on the upsurge everywhere. And south, southeast, even southwest that you just mentioned. We have had a lot of dramatic cases. Now, Lagos, I don't know what's going on. There are isolated cases of kidnapping going on here, but it's not at perhaps maybe not high profile, because it's only the high profile cases that get reported in the press, and then perhaps also because the Lagos authorities, and I must give that to them, the Lagos authorities, the police authorities, the civil authorities are very proactive in terms of security here. So perhaps that's why they are denying the bad guys the opportunity to carry out that terrorist crime in this area. But I think the picture I see generally, the bombings, the killings in the north, and now the kidnappings, and then I think what has fallen a little bit silent more recently, except in the southeast and south, is armed robbery, violent robberies like bank robberies and home invasions. Those ones have kind of reduced more recently because they are going for higher order crimes like kidnapping. You know, you kidnap somebody, you get more money than you get from a bank raid, and then no shot is fired. So that's the kind of thing that's happening.
So is that a soft target for criminals?
Particularly, yes.
When it comes to kidnapping,
I think so, because individuals are not well defended, and then the general security in the area is perhaps is weak, and so that's really what it is. Because it's the same thing that facilitated the murder last Saturday of the CP of Kwara State.
Yes.
Weak general security. That just kind of played into it, because here you could have these people toting weapons, riding around in buses, and assassinating people, and it's really very unfortunate. But I think you have to kind of balance that picture. So the thing to do, though, sir, quickly, is that we need to start calling a spade. That's the thing, because right now we are in denial. It's happening. We are seeing the evidence, but we are saying no, nothing is happening. It's all good. Yes, I want to encourage our people. Of course, we can't compromise the security of our country. Let's put it that way. But then we have issues to deal with. We need to go out there and tackle these issues, because these are people whose lives have been snuffed out. They need their civil rights restored to them. These are people whose properties have been taken. They need to get some kind of redress. This is a society which is the leading light in Africa, I hope. And, we are not showing it when it comes to the security situation. We need to get that kind of listen. Every perpetrator must be hunted down and punished severely,
Okay, let me ask Razak then. Razak, you're a civil rights activist. Those who are Boko Haram